Okay, so there's this woman, Christa, right? She's on death row waiting for the needle. See, back in 1996, when she was sentenced, she was the youngest woman in the whole United States to get the death penalty. And if they go through with it in September 2026, she'll be the first woman Tennessee has executed in, like, over 200 years. That's seriously wild. But hold up, because Christa's got a real dark side. So it was 1995, she was 18, chilling at this Job Corps spot in Knoxville. She starts getting all feelingsy for this 17-year-old dude called Daryl. Then, she gets it in her head that this other classmate, Colleen, is trying to steal her man. Everyone's like, bro, she ain't even doing anything, but Christa, nah. She wasn't hearing it, so one night in January, Christa, her boyfriend, and another friend lure Colleen out to some creepy woodsy spot. They tell her they're gonna make peace, right? But as soon as they get deep in those trees, oh man, it turns into a literal horror flick. They totally jump Colleen and just go off on her, slashing her over 300 times with a box cutter and a meat cleaver. Dabala even carved a pentagram right into her chest. And then for the kicker, Christa grabs this huge chunk of asphalt and just smashes her head in, but, like, the truly sick part. After Colleen's death, Christa actually reaches down, picks up a piece of Colleen's smashed skull, and sticks it in her jacket pocket as a trophy. Allegedly, she was even dancing and singing with it later. And get this, the state still has that tiny bone piece locked up in evidence. And Colleen's mom is still begging them to give it back so she can finally bury her daughter right. And you'd think once she got to the Slammer, she'd just chill, right? Nope, in 2001, she tried to choke out another inmate with a shoelace. And then in 2012, she was caught up in some crazy prison escape scheme. Now, her lawyers are scrambling, arguing she had a horrific childhood and brain damage. They're also throwing out that her boyfriend, who was only 17 then, got a life sentence and could maybe get paroled soon. But with that execution date in 2026 staring her down, time's about up. This whole thing is just, I can't even, what do you think?